Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to be making some soap today. Now, as I said before, these soaps are not going to be in my Etsy shop for sale. These are going to be gifts for the holiday season. They're going to be soaps for family, friends, and I may sell a few bars locally to friends, but I'm not making an excess amount to sell. So just putting that out there. I know a lot of you liked my soaps, and hopefully I can get back to where I'm making enough to put on my Etsy. But right now, these are just basically for holiday gifts. But yeah, today we are doing an Aztec fragrance. Now, I did an Aztec fragrance. I don't know if I did that on my channel or not, but I had made some sample bars because I had bought 1 ounce bottles. When I do 1 ounce bottles, that's only enough for like 4 good sized bars, 6 good sized bars. I'm still coughing, guys, so forgive me. Watching my cats, make sure they don't get into anything. So my aunt wanted Ivory Woods, and the only place I have found that is on Aztec. So while I was on Aztec looking for Ivory Woods, because she requested some bars of that, and I thought, well, I'll just do enough for a whole loaf because I love that fragrance myself. I came across this one, and it's called Vermont Honey Apple. It is a Bath and Body Works dupe, and I bought 2 1 ounce bottles. There's actually still a little bit in there, and measuring these out, because I know they usually do by like weight, 1 ounce by weight. I put them in, that's Lulu playing in the blinds, her and Sam, in my little measuring cup. It actually came out to about 2, let me sit it down where it's level, guys. Came out to about 2 1/4, so a little bit more than 2 ounces. So I did pour both bottles into my little measuring cup for later. I have everything. I'm going to tilt you down and turn you around and do all the things here and see if I can get you kind of situated where you guys can see, maybe without falling over. So I have my hard oils here. I have my lye. I have my cream. That is a gold mica that I went ahead and mixed up. I'm going to sit that back here out of the way. I have my olive oil. I have my fragrance oil. Here is my water with my silk already in it. So first thing we're going to do is just buzz up this real quick. That's just the olive oil and kaolin clay. And we're just going to sit it back there and hopefully nobody falls. Very good. My little mats here. And clean spatula. My lye and my lye water. So you guys know I stand way back when I pour this. I do not want any accidents. And as soon as I do pour that, it gets rinsed out. So that little bucket is no longer a lye issue. Now it's just this bucket. And again, I'm going to stand back and give it a stir because it does produce toxic fumes. I don't know if you can see the fumes coming out of the bucket or not, but I stand way back here. I'm going to give it a stir. And there you are. For anybody wondering, this is 216 degrees. It's very hot. It's not something to play with. Yes, I know I'm in short sleeves. I've been making soap for 5 years now. I have gotten the light on my skin, but not enough to be like a severe burn. Just take your precautions. If you want to wear long sleeves, wear long sleeves. This is melted I'm going to go ahead and put that over my hard oils. And we're going to rinse this bucket out. And again, that issue is done. Allah is done. Set that back here for now. Now the boring part. This has to melt. So this is where I usually say I'll bring you back in a little bit, because that 215-degree lye water is now going to melt these oils. And I'll bring you guys back when it's not so boring. Okay, most of our lumps are melted, as you guys can see. And turn off a couple of napkins because I know I'm going to need them. Now we're going to add some liquidy ingredients. Olive oil and kaolin clay. Again, if I do not scrape this bucket out completely, it's okay. We're going to use it again. It will be okay with the bucket. Be okay. Okay, so there's our olive oil and our kaolin clay in. Next up is our cream going in. Now, these are my regular dishes. Some of my regular dishes and regular silverware. This is not touching any of the lye. It's just cream in a spoon. So I don't have to keep that kind of separated. Now, I'm debating on if I want to add some actual honey, because this will probably speed things up a little bit. So about a teaspoon. That's what I'm going to add. I'm using a clean spatula here to scrape that, because again, this is my regular silverware, and this has crystallized in the bottom, so I'm just trying to get some that is not completely clear crystallized here. And put that with my other spoon. So just a touch of honey. We're going to see if that speeds things up too much. And then our fragrance oil. And this smells absolutely freaking amazing. So everybody's in the bucket, making sure I did not miss anything. Hopefully the heat from this will help dissolve that honey. I can see some of it floating to the top there. But we are going to heat it with a stick blender, so. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. The description was amazing sounding. It was absolutely, there's still some honey right there. I want to get off. I thought, oh, that smells like a perfect fall fragrance without being like spicy, cloves, cinnamon, all that stuff. So yeah, it just sounded like a beautiful fall fragrance without being heavily spiced and, you know, leafy, woody. Oh, it smells like an apple harvest. Okay, that looks pretty well mixed. I am going to separate this off. I'm going to use the bucket I just had. So far, it's not doing anything funky, thank God, because I've never used this fragrance. The reviews, always read your reviews. Always read the reviews. Oh, this also has 0% vanilla in it, so it's not going to discolor like my pumpkin. It's still a pretty soap. So I'm going to kind of put some in there. I can always put back. A little in here. For another accent color. And I think we're going to do a gold, red, and a white. What did I do with my titanium dioxide? I had it. And of course I've done, what did I do with my titanium dioxide? Well, we're going to go ahead and put, I don't know, I have some gold already mixed up in oil, but I think I'll probably put more gold. I just happen to have this already mixed. I wanted to finish using what was in the little bucket. It's really pretty. It is the Bee Scented. I will tell you here in just a minute what it is. It is the Bee Scented, oh, there's my titanium, 14 karat gold. So I think I want more than that. Let's start with that. And this one just has some white pre-mixed up. A little bit of white in that one. And in this one, I have Bee Scented Red High Heels. Pardon me. And it looks pink in the container, but it's red. Alright, let's mix these up. Hopefully not make a mess. Hopefully nothing's going to accelerate. That's a really pretty honey color. Oh, yes. I just wanted the white for accent color. All right. My mold is sitting over here ready to go. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. Scrape up under here because there's a lot of soap that gets up underneath there. And I know I got soap batter on my cord. It just does. It just does. So what happens when you work in a very small space. Okay. Scrape the bottoms and make sure everything is good. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I'm going to take this towel that I had and wipe most of this off. That's less going down when it gets washed. And this one had the honey on it. Oh, that's such a pretty color, that 14 karat. And we have a vanilla color. All right. Clean up my mess here. We do not want a mess. Mold. And she is thickening up a little bit. I like my soaps thick and chunky, so that's just, I just do. I like them more chunky. You just get better plops. And of course I'm going to make a mess because I always do. Trying to keep this one kind of skinny. She is really warm. This is going to go in the fridge as soon as I get done. Because that little bit of honey, she is feeling warm. Do you want to save some to put on the top? Don't want to put it all. I guess we'll do a hanger swirl since it's getting pretty thick. Whoops, I'm a drizzling on the side. Nothing new there. All right. Gear time. Gear time. Oh, she's looking like a candy apple. Okay. She is getting warm. I might have enough to do a little mini. So what's left in these buckets, I'm going to scrape out and do like a mini. Now I need chopstick, just a regular chopstick whenever we go out to eat at like Chinese restaurants. I keep my chopsticks. I need just a smidge white right there. And we're just going to swirl that in just like that. And she is don't want to overwork this too much. Trying to just fix the edge. Going in the refrigerator. Okay, she's in the fridge. I keep these little mini molds for just like overages like this. And I might have enough for a very small bar. Maybe. We do a lot of scraping. The more you scrape out, the less you have to wash. Oh yeah, we should have enough. I'm still scraping. I mean, it looks clean. I'm still getting some out of there. Save that dab of white for the top. That's it, guys. That is the next soap. I'm excited. This smells so good, so I hope it doesn't do anything crazy, because that little bit of honey I added, she was getting really hot from the sugars. So that's why I crammed her in the refrigerator really fast. Okay, that's it. I'm just going to keep here. I'll turn you back up. Scraping this little bit out. Shake my little mold down so everything goes in. But that'll be full once I get the white. Alright guys, that is it. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow I will cut it, and that'll be a separate video as always. But this fragrance smelled fantastic. I will let you know how it behaved. So far it behaved fantastic. Like I said, that little bit of honey, the sugars always kind of make it get really hot and can get really wonky. That's why I was like, do I want to add this honey? But yes, I did want to add the honey. But we'll see how it does. I'll let you know. But it is a fantastic fragrance. That one was from Aztec. And I'm just going to keep scraping these containers and get every bit that I can out, because it's another little bar of soap for somebody. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one.